welcome back to Oghu Power. I'm Oghu and this is the Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, where I'm talking to the other guys and then we'll discuss about what to do next.
Kaer Morhen. Can't imagine this place without Vesemir. I'll head down the valley soon, then find somewhere else to winter next year.
Come on, it's the only home we've ever had. Stay.
No, Geralt. Place has been dying a while. Last nail in the coffin today. Time we accepted that.
Yeah, you might hear a little Puggy in the background and seeing doing funny stuff with the curtain.
Please. She was my ward too. And the old should only ever stick around to help the young. You know, this hardly ends your struggle.
I know.
Whatever you aim to do now, remember you'll find souls willing to aid you in Skellige. Myself, Frach, his children.
Thanks. I'll remember that.
I shall take another look at the wounded. But I'll need to go soon.
Ah, thanks very much.
I'll leave you some medicines.
We will need those.
Go in health, Ermion.
Till we meet again.
So I think now I've talked to everyone who's here.
Geralt can harness immense amounts of the power. Why has no one taught her to control this?
Actually, some did teach her.
Clearly to no effect.
Oh man. Get your acts together, guys.
Haven't had a chance to talk. Thanks for your help. And for looking after Ciri.
You will thank me later. Now we must take Geralt from here, hide her, and then gather a greater force.
Anyone, everyone we could count on came here to Kaer Morhen.
Yes.
Which is why we must seek the help of enemies. Magic is our best defense against the hunt. We need sorceresses. Archmistresses of magic.
You mean the Lodge?
Why not?
Many of the Lodge's members are dead. The rest are in hiding.
Philippa Eilhart, Margarita Loantil, and Fringilla Vigo are likely still alive.
And Francesca and Ida? Think they'd agree?
I think they'll take convincing. Would you rather speak to Kira alone?
That would probably be best.
Don't trust the Lodge one bit, but doesn't seem like we have a choice.
Yes.
Because we don't. I've made an agreement with the Emperor. In exchange for its help, the Lodge will be granted amnesty and find asylum in Nilfgaard. That will be our bargaining chip.
Okay, yeah.
Triss, I wish to leave today to find the sorceresses. Will you help me?
Of
A
course.
good bargaining chip.
Even got an idea where you could start.
Damn it! Again you planned without even asking what I think. I've had enough of this. I won't be taken somewhere like
Goodbye,
a
Mr. Chatbot.
bundle.
Thanks for coming by.
I will not sit and twiddle my thumbs. I am sick of waiting, sick of hiding.
You can't expose yourself.
Am I a banner to be held aloft and kept from the enemy? That's how you treat me. None of you has the courage to face this threat. Yet we must kill them. Or sooner or later we will all die.
Better go after her.
Wait, she needs time. We must let her resolve her grief on her own. Then we should start training as soon as possible. She must learn to control her abilities.
This training really necessary?
You saw what happened. She could be a greater threat than the hunt.
Fine. We'll stay here a while longer, then join you and Triss in Novigrad. Meet at Dandelion's Inn.
Come on, Yen. The sooner we leave, the better.
See ya.
Okay. I think I took the wrong choice, but... What was that? E.T. knows.
It's not working, don't you see?
Discouraged after a mere 8 attempts? Ciri,
How many times must I try?
Many.
as many as it takes.
But I'm not getting anywhere.
We shall return to this later.
Didn't make it far first time out on the gauntlet either.
Geralt, please, not now. By comparison, the gauntlet was a walk in the park. But that's not the point.
What is?
Avalok says nothing will come of this until I stop thinking about the battle.
And he's
But
right about that.
at the moment, I find it impossible to fill my head with kittens and vanilla pudding. Tell me, how do you do it?
What?
Always manage to pull yourself together. Focus. No matter what's happening.
There's a certain ancient method. Vesemir taught it to me, and Barman taught it to him.
Will you take me into the mountains and make me drink hemlock?
The Skellige druids have used it for centuries. It always works.
Hey!
Just have some little fun.
You'll regret that.
I did read that one. When I was looking up some stuff, try to find out what to do and so. Ooh!
Hey, that's cheating.
Wimp.
We'll see about that.
Come and get me.
Where? Ciri, where? Oh, there you are.
Hey! That's cheating!
No, it's not. Ooh, I have to. No. Ciri, where's that?
Oh, you're in for it now. Hey! That's cheating!
Oh, it's not that it's cheating.
Oh, I will thrash you.
Okay, so don't even try it if she's not trying to get snow.
Hey! That's cheating! Oh, I will thrash you.
Where is she? Oh, there. And she's getting a snowball, so throw it.
Oh, you're in for it now. You were right. That really works.
Sometimes you just have to
Thanks.
cheer someone up.
Glad to be of service. So what now?
I'll go see where our dearest sage is.
But I do have to say, didn't think the other one was that bad. Maybe something psychological I just don't understand. But yeah. Oh well.
Geralt. Geralt. Wake up.
What? What's happening?
Get up. We must go. I've saddled the horses.
Ciri, it's the crack of dawn. Where do you want to go?
To Velen. Bald Mountain. But a few days till the Witch's Sabbath. And guess who's the guest of honor?
Dunno. Enlighten me.
Imlerith. we'll have no better chance to get him.
Oh.
Where'd you get this idea? What's gotten into you?
I must avenge Vesemir. The Sabbath. It's the perfect opportunity. Imlerith will be drunk among his cohorts, caught up in the revelry. He'll not expect the blow.
Why do I doubt Avalak's a fan of this idea?
Do you see him here? I left him a letter. We'll rejoin him in Novigrad. Come. We shall talk on the way.
Wait. Something I gotta tell you before we go. You know, the Emperor really wanted you found.
Yennefer mentioned something.
Wanted you to visit him.
Why would you tell me now?
Because this could be your last chance to see your father.
Think I should go?
Ought to decide for yourself.
But I want your opinion. Should I go or not?
To be honest, I don't know. Don't remember how that to... well, let's go with yes.
Probably just wants to talk.
How can you be sure? What if he wants something more?
Promised me he wouldn't force you to do anything.
So I should go?
He is your father.
But if you don't want,
Zemo
then
is on
don't.
the way. I suppose we can drop in.
I mean... Ciri either ask me and then do what I said, or decide by yourself.
Ready?
Let's go.
After the Battle of Kaer Morhen, the defenders licked their wounds and mourned their losses, save Ciri, who began to plan a revenge. She woke Geralt one night and urged him to travel with her to Velen, to the top of Bald Mountain, where she knew she'd find Imlerith. She had decided he had to die.
Well, that's a bold decision. Let's see if we can do that. Also, I think if I wouldn't go there with her, especially if she doesn't, especially if she's not against this, if she would have said no, I don't want it, then okay, no, we will not go there. But I think he would have done something to get us there.
Geralt of Rivia,
I don't want to be on the wrong
Cyril
side of the Emperor.
Fiona Ellen Rhiannon, Queen of Sintra, Princess of Bruges, and Duchess of Sutton. Heiress to Innes Ard Skellig and Innes Anne Skellig, and suzerain of Atra and Abiara. Get used to it. Before long, every soul from Nilfgaard to the Dragon Mountains will kneel before you. I did not expect you to keep your word, Witcher.
Ciri wanted to hear what you have to say.
And she will. Your reward.
Didn't come to collect on a deal. You asked me to bring your daughter here. I did just that. Ciri will hear you out. Then we leave.
Are you sure? Never again would you need to stalk monsters while wading through sewage.
That's the only thing to do. Ciri is like our daughter.
I understand. Honor prevents you from accepting coin. In that case, a stallion, a thoroughbred Nilfgaardian, awaits you in the stables.
Oh.
Treat it as an expression of my gratitude.
A new roach? Okay.
Now forgive me. I wish to speak to my daughter.
Follow me, sir.
Okay, Ciri. Then talk to her. Interesting.
White Wolf, good to see you.
Ah,
Greetings,
hello.
General.
You had no trouble crossing the Ponta, I trust.
None.
I take it you crossed via the ford near Banglin? It's fortunate you did not choose to ride through Rind, a troubled region still. Radovid seeks to breach the front in the west. But he'll not succeed. Not before the princess becomes empress and we bring order to the area.
Ciri hasn't agreed to that yet.
Yes, of course, she's tactful, not one to celebrate an offer not yet made. But this is not the kind of offer one refuses.
Isn't it?
Do you know any who would not like to be Emperor of Nilfgaard?
Ciri, Geralt,
Can you imagine?
Jennifer,
I
maybe.
thought only the wine-addled minds of bards and poets could give birth to such stories. The prodigal daughter of the most powerful ruler in the continent's history returns on the eve of his final triumph to embrace her inheritance. Simpletons adore such stories as they do the princesses, ever beautiful and delicate who are the...
Geralt, we're leaving.
Sofort.
So nice to see you, my lady.
Likewise. Time we were on our way.
A shame you can't stay. I hope to continue this on another occasion.
That makes one of us.
She doesn't want it.
If he thinks he can buy me, he is sorely mistaken.
He doesn't
He
want to
offered
buy
anything
you.
specific.
Yes, very specific. And thoroughly absurd. Sorry, I don't want to talk about it. Not now, at least.
Won't pressure you. When you're ready, let's go.
I think he made her an
After the Battle
offer.
of Kaer Morhen, the defenders
become the
licked their
Empress.
wounds and mourned their losses, save Ciri, who began to plan a revenge. She woke Geralt one night and urged him to travel with her to Velen, to the top of Bald Mountain, where she knew she'd find Imlerith. She had decided he had to die.
Well, yeah, Ciri doesn't want to become empress or something like that. That's just not. That's not what she wants. That's not where she wants to be in her life. Power isn't really concerning her. She might even be a good ruler, because it's not about the power she likes. She just wants to have a good life and be safe with her friends, maybe find someone she loves. Very, well, not very complex things. She doesn't want to be the head of the world or something. No, having a good life, being with the persons she loves, that makes her happy. And that's all she needs, and to be honest, that's great. And those two choices were the only thing I did read. I just wanted to see about the battle, if I could change something, and I also looked up what to do to get all the guys. Well, there's a lot of stuff I would have had to do to
The men at Crow's
get it.
Perch, they spoke of this place. Ard Serbin, home of the Ladies of the Wood. The peasants feared coming here, and the Baron thought the Ladies of the Wood a terrifying tale for naughty children. Incidentally, I wonder how the Baron is.
He found his wife, took her away, somewhere far. Anna, she was unwell.
That's a way to put it.
A true shame.
You actually know this area?
Centuries ago, it was a hallowed site for druids. But then the crones arrived, destroyed the Velen Circle, and deformed the sacred oak atop the mountain. An important feast is observed here annually. The Sabbath, they call it. All the local folk attend. I suspect Imlerith attends too, as the crone's guest.
So
Seem to know it well.
Havelock's a good tutor.
So I think we will go after the crones as well.
Find Imlerith here? You sure?
Avalok told me of beings who commune with the NL elves. They can be found in every part of our world. In Velen, the crones do this. Apparently, Imlerith came here at Eredin's behest, to order the crones to keep their eyes open and ears pricked, in case Avalok were to seek shelter in his Velen hideout.
Took the order literally, judging by all the ears hanging in the woods. Think Imlerith might still be here?
He
That was
craves
a
the
great one,
pleasures of
sorry
flesh,
guys.
wine, sex. The crones indulge him, flatter his ego. I'm certain he'd not let this opportunity pass, and will be on Bull Mountain for the Sabbath.
Then let's go.
Let's get this done.
We must reach the peak. We'll find Imlerith there. The peasant folk of Velen call this night the Feast of Gifts. I've no idea why.
Maybe they have to give gifts to the crones, or maybe they get gifts from the crones. Stronger. But worse. Yeah, now I remember. Oh wait, also, what was that? Oh, I had none. Well, good thing I did.
Claims vanity is Imlerith's greatest weakness.
Vanity?
Any foe he faces, he strives to impress. The other one, Caranthir, is said to be secretive and pragmatic. Hardly surprising, given he was Avalok's student. Geralt?
Okay. I'm not calling Roach since I want to roleplay a little.
The White One once served the ladies.
But he's in a...
Try if you like.
Let them approach.
But
They've come for the feast. Wouldn't do to cast them out.
Didn't come to celebrate. We need to get to the top of the mountain.
The gate is shut. You'll not pass. But we've fires down that away, with food and drink aplenty. Sit down beside one, and perhaps this year the ladies will descend. Give us the privilege of seeing them.
Okay.
We thank you for the invitation. Be glad to sit down, right?
Speak for yourself.
Come with me.
Was that wrong? Oh damn it, yeah, I think it was wrong.
Ladies of the Wood visit you?
If they favor us. My father told me they descended once. Passed from fire to fire, listening to hopes and grievances. So each year, we wait for them to walk amongst us once more.
Haven't done it in a long time then.
No point waiting to see if we'll get lucky.
Yes.
Yeah, we gotta try to reach the peak. Mentioned a gate. Said we wouldn't pass.
Only the chosen visit the ladies. Every year, young lads and lasses climb the mount, but never more than 3.
Let me guess. The young lads and lasses don't return.
No, they return happy and radiant. But rare is the one who then stays in Velen. Off they go to seek fortune in the wider world.
This celebration, what's it about?
what do you need to know, Wanderer?
No need for anger. The White Ones serve the ladies as we do now. We send them gifts all year long. And on this night, they repay us with their blessing.
Okay.
I met one of your gifts to the crones. Sniveling. Scared to death and about 8 years old.
Stay calm.
Yes.
Your children. Why do the ladies need them?
I think we know
You
that
know
already.
not and never ask.
You don't know? Then let me tell you.
Tell us instead what a peasant, his own young and starving, is to do with a wandering war orphan. You're not from here. Don't judge us by others' laws.
Said the ladies bestow blessings on you.
Aye, for our lives turn thus. First a summer of labouring neath the hot sun, then autumn rains, then a winter of death. Then we await spring, when all that is dead is born anew. And from our blood and sweat the oak bears acorns,
Okay.
at times few, at times a handful.
What do you do with the acorns?
The Velen elders gather, hold council. Some favour grinding them to spread on the fields for a rich harvest. Others want them given to a cunning woman who'd make medicine for consumption.
A handful of enchanted acorns is enough for all Velen.
'Tis never enough.
But so.
Heard enough about this. We've got other questions.
We should go.
We should be going.
Eager to see the ladies. I share your yearning.
We're afire with yearning. Come, Geralt. We must get there before daybreak.
Go to
So
the
we have a
tent
few
and
more
stand before
informations.
Thekla. She's the one who decides who's worthy to face the ladies.
We can never know. We each one.
For a hard winter. Oghu give plenty. Don't be fret.
Ladies. Merciful ladies.
So.
Look, a child.
An interesting
No,
one.
a godling.
Yes.
I know him. Name's Johnny.
But so that's.
Well, old B, you're back. And I see you found your lass. I'm Johnny. We've had the pleasure already. A bit one-sided though it was. See, I saw you running. Your back to me as I was having the pleasure of. Oh, 'tis a long story.
They call me Ciri. Nice to meet you.
How are things, Johnny?
Health's good, so no complaints. What brings you here?
What are you doing here? Last we met, you and the crones weren't exactly friends.
I got an invitation I couldn't refuse, same as every year. In their peculiar way, the crones tolerate my presence and wish to see me at their Sabbath. So
Okay.
I come, wander about, and go home with the rising sun. What about you?
We gotta climb the mountain. Can you help?
I'd rather try to dissuade you, but I'm certain that would be in vain. The lass, she as stubborn as you.
At least.
Even more so.
Figured as much. Oh. Path to the peak starts there, past the gate. But only old Thekla's got the key, so since you shan't ever get it, you best turn back now.
The key. Why do you doubt we can get it?
Good grief, you're worse than children. 3 souls are allowed atop the mountain, and only strapping young lads or comely lasses among them. They get the key, open the gate, and meet the ladies.
Okay.
I
So we
believe
have
I
to.
qualify.
But he's old and ugly. What good is he?
Pretty damn good at finding lost voices.
Yes.
Then go find the voice of reason. It'll tell you to turn back. There's no fooling with the ladies.
We're here to find an elf named Imlerith. Ciri thinks he might be a guest of the crones.
Big bloke, in full plate. Going the right way. He's
Okay.
atop the mountain, all right.
You've seen him?
Saw him in the bog first. Water froze beneath his horse's hooves. Then I saw him again yesterday, heading up this path. Why are you looking for him?
He killed my friend.
Yes.
Wouldn't seek revenge if I were you. Even the ladies bow and scrape before that one.
We gotta try
get
it.
to the summit. Simple as that.
It's Thekla you'll need to convince. She's blind as your bum, but she won't be fooled.
We shan't try to trick her.
She sits in that tent over yonder. I wish you luck, and do hope we meet again, someday.
Well, you guys, I think we will try to convince the woman next time, so see you guys again soon. Bye bye.